To me, Fishers High School is a place where there's lots of different opportunities where whatever you feel comfortable with doing, you can really excel in like any different area of what you're good at, and there's always someone around you who's going to be there to help you.
Fishers High School to me is a sense of community and a place where everyone really gets along and everyone belongs in it.
Finding out who you truly are, what your passions are, and what you want to do for your future.
It's a place where I could be creative and be myself. It's kind of like a second home, I guess.
Fishers High School to me is a place where I can feel comfortable, but I can also learn a lot and it helps me grow.
It's a place where you can like be yourself, basically.
Well, Fishers High School for me is a place where you get to meet new people, get to know like different cultures, and you just find new experiences.
Good evening, Tiger parents. My name is Jason Urban. I'm very proud to be the principal at Fishers High School. On behalf of our students and staff, let me be the first to say welcome. Welcome to your school. This evening, we're going to try to help educate you on the high school experience. Specifically, we're going to focus on course offerings and scheduling. Throughout that process, we hope that you become a little more familiar with the high school, and it'll help ease your transition into this level. I know that many of you have questions about the high school experience, and so I want to offer you a few tips to get you started. Tip number 1, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. All right? I know that many of you are very nervous. Many of you, this is your first student coming to high school. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. It'll be okay, but it will be different. And it should be different. Your student is at a point now in their maturity that they're ready for something new. It'll be different because the academic work does count. It'll be different because it will be challenging. And it'll be different because your student will have more choices than they ever have had before in their academic career. So to help you navigate this, we're going to introduce our college and career counselor, Ms. Linda Brown, to take you through our course offerings and diploma requirements.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Brown. I'm the Fishers High School College and Career Counselor. I want to welcome the class of 2022 to the high school. I'm going to cover a few basics about our diplomas and class options for your students this coming year. Our students have the options of selecting the Core 40 diploma, the Core 40 with academic honors, the Core 40 with technical honors, or the International Baccalaureate diploma. For the Core 40 requirements, students will take a variety of credits in different areas: language arts, social studies, math, science, health, PE. I want to mention the PE specifically. Students have to take at least one of their PE credits with our teachers, either during the school year or our summer school where they come to the school during the summer. A business requirement, some electives, and that all adds up to a grand total of 42 required credits by the time they graduate. For the academic honors requirements, students have to take at least 1 year additional math requirement. It does require that the students study a world language, 3 years of the same language, or 2 years of one and 2 years of another. It does also require 2 fine art credits and C-minuses in all the required classes. They must have a B average at the end of their senior year. Students were encouraged to take advanced coursework, and all of those are academic honors requirements. Specifically, students as freshmen will be choosing between English 9 and Honors English 9. For their math class, they could be ready for algebra, geometry, honors or honors algebra 2. And in science, they choose between biology or honors biology. For social studies, geography and history of the world, world history, or AP world history, and they can begin or continue their world language in French, German, or Spanish. Most of the classes we rely heavily on the junior high recommendations for, but these are your core classes that students will be taking in their freshman year. So class of 2022, welcome to Fishers High School. Thank you very much.
Another tip to have a great high school experience is to get connected. The great thing about going to a school our size is we have students from every kind of background, every kind of interest. I guarantee you there's a student walking these hallways that shares the same interest as your student. My advice to you is to strongly encourage your student to at least participate in at least one club during their freshman year. Tonight in Cafe B, there'll be tables set up with various athletics, clubs, academic teams, and performing arts. Please visit these tables tonight during our program. Also, one of the things that you can do is make sure that your student registers for our freshman orientation program, Tiger Fever. Information on Tiger Fever is located in your program, and you can register for that this evening. Getting connected extends beyond just our students. It means our parents as well. Parents, you get to go back to high school. We would love to see you at our games and our performances. Also, our PTO table is next to our Spirit Shop. There are many opportunities to volunteer and connect with other parents at our school. You know, you're now part of the Fishers High School community, and we think that community is a special place. But just don't take my word for it. We've asked our students to kind of give some advice to new freshmen coming to our school.
I would tell incoming freshmen to be themselves and to actually really take the time and effort to learn in Fishers High School because they have a lot more options you can choose and a lot more classes that you can take.
And it might seem like it's the longest thing in the world and it's really hard, but you're going to miss it when you're a senior because you know that it's the last time you're going to be able to be here. So just take it slow and enjoy what you have.
Also get involved with as much things as you can, because not only will you find things that you never knew you liked, but you'll also meet new friends and new people that you never thought you could be best friends with.
I would tell incoming freshmen just to not stress about the little details, and everything's gonna fall into place after time, and they'll find their place in high school, and it's really no different than any other school they've been to. It's just a little bit bigger.
I'd say make sure to get along with your teachers.
Choose your classes wisely.
I tell incoming freshmen to basically, stay on track and don't get too caught up in things, still focus on academics and grades, but still let yourself do extracurriculars and stuff. So yeah, have a balance.
I would tell them to stay on top of their work because it's very easy to get behind.
Don't get lazy.
Do your work. Don't procrastinate. Just if you get your work done and turn it in on time, you'll be set.
Parents, I ask that you please look at your program at this time. You'll notice that the sessions are divided in 13-minute periods with 7-minute passing periods. Feel free to visit the programs that you want to this evening, and also know that all presentations will be posted on the Fishers High School website by Friday. Additionally, you're encouraged to visit club tables in the cafeteria. Also, we'll have information on one-to-one devices in the media center. Make sure that you stop by and get some of our famous cafe cookies in the cafeteria and visit our PTO Spirit Shop. If you have any questions or need any help finding a room, administrators and students will be available to assist you this evening. In just a minute, I'm going to turn the presentation over to our outstanding department chairs. But before I do, I want to welcome class of Fishers High School 2022. Thank you for your attendance this evening.